Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 6 of KAL Experience. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you guys are all having a great day. So we talked a little bit last week about how important your image is, how people see you, right? And I also mentioned that I was doing this workshop at Rutgers University. That workshop was this past Saturday, and I had an amazing time doing it. But I wanted to just share a quick little story with you guys, something kind of interesting that happened there. So I get there, and there's about 30 minutes until I was going to be presenting my presentation. Prior to that, I had gotten a request to send in like a little snippet of what my workshop was going to be about. I received one of the little programs that they had, which was really nicely done, and I opened it up and I'm reading through the different people who are doing their workshops there, and mine at the very bottom says KAL Experience, and I'm saying, whoa, there were a lot of typos in there, and I'm like, I'm not really too happy about this because, you know, the students are kind of making their decision on the fly as to which workshop they want to go to. So I'm reading through this and I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. It's not just one, there's a handful of typos there. You know, I'm looking through this thing and it says, you know, this is what it says in there, and I'll let you read that for a quick minute. And as I'm looking at this, I'm saying to myself, all right, well, I don't want these students to think that I did this, but also, you know, I don't want to throw anyone under the bus either, because whoever did this, you know, really didn't proofread. What I did was I took a picture of this. I changed my PowerPoint presentation on the fly and made the very first slide, the title slide, a fun icebreaker, and I had a huge screenshot of that description, and I just asked the audience to see how many typos they can find. And, you know, I did it kind of all in jest, and I was kind of just joking around a little bit, but I was also kind of serious to say, hey, look, this wasn't me that wrote this, so let's have a little fun with it, and then let's move on. The workshop went really, really great. I had a great time meeting some people there and talking to a couple college students who also see themselves as future teachers, future educators, and just kind of were really excited to hear my story and kind of see how that went. So that was on Saturday, and earlier this week, I was kind of doing a little brainstorming about this show, and I was kind of thinking about some ideas for the show and kind of ideas for the future. And as I'm thinking of these things, I'm like, all right, I think I need a little break. Let me go upstairs and let me go get me a S. Pellegrino sparkling water, which is my ooh, I love these. These are so good. Quench my thirst, get a little more excitement back in my body. You know what I'm saying? Get a little more excitement to keep the ideas flowing. So I walk into the kitchen and I see Jessica, you know, I'm thinking she's about like she's sweeping or something, but she's not doing like normal sweeping. She has like the broom up and she's like tapping it, and it looks to me as if she's trying to get the broom to stand up. And I was confused as to why she was doing that. Naturally, I didn't understand it at all. And so I asked, I said, Jess, what's going on with this here? What's happening? What's happening right now? And she told me something about like that day was the only day in the Earth's history where the Earth is not spinning. So, you know, millions of people across the world are trying to stand their broom up because this is the only chance that we might have in the rest of humanity to stand our broom up because the Earth isn't spinning at this moment. And I mean, I was skeptical. I didn't believe it, but I thought it was pretty interesting. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure I believed her on that. But so in that brainstorming session, there's a lot more to the KAL experience that I wanted to give you guys a little glimpse into some of the things that are going on in my brain, and also the things that are going to be happening on the show very soon. But what I've been thinking about lately is not just the content that I want to share on this channel, but also how to execute that in a, you know, very effective manner. Some of the things that you guys can look forward to, I'm going to be introducing one-on-one interviews. And I'm really looking forward to that, just getting the list of guests together and topics and all those types of things. And I think the interview episodes are going to be really awesome for those of you out there who are kind of tired of seeing my face this close. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think that's gonna bring some real excitement and just different perspective to the show. So another thing that we're gonna have on the show, I'm gonna be putting some vlogs up for certain episodes of the KAL experience. So the first vlog that I'm going to be putting up is my trip to Greece. Jessica and I went to Greece to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. We had just an incredible time there. So I wanted to put that together and share with you guys, you know, that experience. Also, I'm going to be implementing some math tutorials and educational content. got to make sure my students stay sharp, you know? I feel like I have a whole lot of interesting and important, great things that happen to me. I want to be able to kind of throw those in real time so you guys can kind of get the reaction from me sort of close to when it happens. And then there's something called K-Al's Neato stuff. I'm not sure if that's exactly what I'm going to call it. I think I am. The history behind this is I have a trunk, this thing right here, and this trunk is filled with a lot of interesting items. I actually had a filing cabinet labeled Kevin's Neato stuff. It started out with papers, with drawings, with pictures, with like thin, flat things that could fit in the filing cabinet, but eventually that folder just got really thick and just filled with a whole bunch of stuff, so now I'm using this trunk here. What I thought would be an awesome idea is periodically take something randomly out of there and talk about it, so you guys can get a little bit of a closer look at who I am and where I came from, and I think that'll just be really fun. And then I plan to do a lot more things kind of closer related to the entertainment side of things, so I'm thinking skits. And Jessica definitely will be in some of those, so stay tuned. Pretty ambitious, I know, but I'm just really excited about the idea of creating content that is beneficial, insightful, and entertaining for all ages. That's the goal. Also, the target time for these episodes are going to be 10 minutes. I know I've went a little bit over, and even in some cases a lot over 10 minutes in some previous episodes. So I'm going to challenge myself and try to keep each of these episodes to under 10 minutes. And any episode that goes over 10 minutes, I'm going to put a quarter in a jar. So math time. Let's do a little math activity here. So say if I put a quarter into the jar for every episode that goes over 10 minutes, and I have 40 of these types of episodes that I've gone over 10 minutes. Without using a calculator, I want you guys using mental math. How much money am I gonna have by the end? Okay? Let me know in the comments below. I want you thinking about this. I just want to see how many people are able to do that. I'm just curious. We talked about K-Al's Neato stuff. Let's do some K-Al's Neato stuff right now. Why not, right? I mean, come on, it's Tuesday night right now. I think Jessica's sleeping upstairs. She texts me, "Night, babe." Hopefully I'm not talking too loud, but I wanna share something with you guys. This is a picture that I drew a long time ago, and it is a self-portrait of me. And I want to share with you guys and see what you think. If you think it looks like me, here's a picture. There's the picture, and in case you're like, wait a second, that doesn't look anything like you, Kevin. That doesn't look like you at all. Think it does. And as a little proof, another item that's actually in the Neato collection is, or the Neato file, is this. You know, the original picture that I used to draw my self-portrait. All right, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Today's episode was supposed to be a little bit more fun, a little bit more relaxed. There's a lot more to me, and I want to make sure that that shines through. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and please share it with anyone you think might find this interesting and intriguing and exciting, and comment below and like it and subscribe and all that stuff. Do all that stuff that I always remind you guys of, and have a great rest of the day or evening, and I'll see you all next week. All right, later. Yeah, I literally just added this in a few minutes before coming here because I received one of the brochures, the flyers for this workshop, and I was really excited to see K-Al Experience on the bottom there, and I started reading it, and then I noticed on the bottom there was an influx of just typos on there. So I wanted to see how many typos that you guys can see in the bottom of the one there. That's not from me, by the way. I think that in translation there was maybe a little bit of an issue there, but let me see if you guys find any of these and let me know what you got. I know it might be a little bit hard to see. Maybe I should hit the light. Excellent. So, oh, we got a laser here too. So you got, where is this? Oh, right here. This should be entitled, right? Excellent. Thank you. What else we see up here? Yes? Ah, employment. Where's that O in employment? It's missing. Okay. Excellent. Good. Anyone see anything else? I think there was at least one more, maybe. Let me see. Oh, there's one more, like one more kind of glaring one. Like it's a word that shouldn't be here, but it is here somehow. And I want to know. There we go. To he, exactly. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys like a little bit of a story about myself from when I was in you guys' shoes to where I am today. Hopefully within the 25, 30-minute time.